Hello everybody, welcome to École Burkina. Today we are back to continue our programs with a new grammar lesson. And the title for this new lesson is Modals and Equivalents. So, grammar points. So, as you can see it, there are many models, but for your level we are going to focus on can, must and may. Okay, this is one of the lessons you saw when you were in Form 2. When you were in 5e, you saw modal verbs, modal auxiliary verbs. We can also call them defectives. Good. But what is going to be added this year is their equivalence. So you see, the simple present and the simple past exist for modals. So there is a simple past for can, a simple past for may, but for the other tenses, we use the equivalents. Okay? If you have to use a modal into the simple future, for example, you cannot say will can. This is not correct. So you are obliged to use the equivalent for can so as to make the simple future. Okay? Good. Let's start our lesson with this table in which we have the modal, so modal, and we have the equivalent. Can, must, and may. The preterite of can is good, nothing for must, and might for may. So the preterite for can is good, nothing for must, and the preterite for may is might. Good. What is the equivalent of can? The equivalent of can is to be able to. For must, the equivalent is to be obliged to. And for may, the equivalent is to be permitted to. Good. So in the writing of the equivalent, you can see that between parentheses, you have to be. What does it mean? When you want to use the equivalent, just conjugate to be in the tense in question. Okay, conjugate to be in the tense in question, and you add the rest of the equivalent. Let's note modals exist for the simple, present, and simple past. Okay, so you can use can, must, may in the simple present or in the simple past, but for the other tenses we use the equivalents. Okay. Okay, you can have the simple present, you can have the simple past, you can have the simple future, the present perfect using the equivalents. Okay, but if you are just limited to the simple present and the simple past, you can use the full form of the modal. Good.